I got to thinking. I heard a joke the other day. It might have been on TikTok, and I'm gonna share it with you. I told a preacher friend of mine yesterday, and I thought he's gonna hyperventilate. So here goes. So this little boy was skipping school one day, and he snuck back to the house and went inside. And he'd been there a little while, and then his mama come home early. He was like, "Gosh almighty!" So he ran and jumped in the closet in her bedroom. Well, a few minutes later, Mama had a boyfriend that nobody knew about. And they in there, and the little boy's in the closet, and then all of a sudden, they hear the door open up, and be dang, the boy's daddy has come home. Mama is running around on him. Well, the boyfriend jumps up and runs and gets in the closet with the little boy. And the little boy says, "It's dark in here." And the guy says, "It sure is." He said, the little boy said, "I got a baseball bat. You want to buy it?" And the guy said, "Why would I buy it?" He said, "Because my daddy's right outside." He said, "How much you want for it?" He said, $1,000. The guy thought, he said, "Okay." Well, they didn't get caught. Well, the next day, the little boy is going to baseball practice, and his daddy picks him up. He says, "Son, where's your bat?" He said, "I sold it." "Who'd you sell it to?" He said, "I just sold it." He said, "How much did you get for it?" He said, "I sold it for $1,000. He said, "You're lying." He said, "You sell it to one of your friends for that?" He said, "I just sold it for $1,000. He said, "Well, you're lying to me." So we're going to go to confession. Apparently they were Catholic. So they go to confession. And I ain't a Catholic. I ain't really been to a Catholic church. But they go in there and go in the confession booth like you see on TV, and opens up there and steps in, the little boy does. He's sitting down there like that. And the priest comes in. The priest says, whatever he says to him, the little boy says, "It's dark in here." And the priest says, "Don't you start that again." Oh, man. Oh, I love a good joke now. I just do. I do. I may be corny, but I love a good joke. I do. And by the way, I'm going to go live at 6 o'clock tonight, so y'all join me. We'll have a little conversation, a little fellowship. So you can imagine that. We are the same.